What's up, folks? It's Tuesdays with T. It's about 9:30 on Tuesday night, the 22nd. I thought I'd just come at you in just all reality, real quick. New digs. I'm in my mom's beauty shop. I'm renting out a little space in the corner and just slowly expanding. So as time permits, we'll end up taking this whole little place over for my new gigs, my new operations. The headquarters of C4. Anyways, more to come on that in the weeks ahead now that we can actually start talking about some of this stuff. I actually debated on whether to talk to you about all this tonight or not. So we're just going to jump right into it, and we'll get all the other stuff, dealt with the other Tuesdays with T. So obviously didn't do it last week. Everybody knows I've been study. I put up the pics, just really hitting the books hard. Kept telling myself, man, less than a 95, you're an idiot. I was telling myself that, right? That's what I'm used to. Pretty proud of the fact that I'm an intelligent human being. And some of that stuff, for the most part, has always come real easy for me. And I can't believe I'm talking about this. So I had the test yesterday, right, Monday in Portland. So I was cramming all weekend. I thought, man, if I just reread the material a bunch of times, right, it's like 500 pages, I'm good, right? So I wanted to go to church really bad. Of course, it's like timing, and I'm like, okay, we just got to go. So I strapped my iPad, to the sun visor of my van, pound out a chapter. It takes like an hour to read a chapter. For me, it's economics, man. It's hedge funds, funds of funds, stinking efficient market theory and all this other garbage. I don't know that world. I didn't even know what a commodity was, until I started working for this company in Bellevue, which I can't name because that's actually a rule in the freaking SEC. Anyway, so obviously I learned something, right? And so I get home really late, and after Sunday's whole routine for disability time, it's like 1:30 in the morning, and then Marlene, who works for me in the mornings, got there like at 4. So I was only in the bed for, hour and a half, 2 hours before I started waking up process. And I get in the van, strap the iPad, keep reading, all the way down to Portland, get in there, nervous, just beyond nervous. And I meet my gal Ruthie, who's going to be my hands throughout this process. And Norm's got to pick up my hands, put them through a palm reader, because that's how you register. And somehow it makes a copy of my vein structure. I don't know if the guy was just smoking me or what, but anyway, it is what it is. And then they took off the watch, and you got to get rid of your cufflinks. No. Well, you are the rules. Cufflinks stay. They're like, okay, well, I guess this one time, we can do it. Like, that sounds like a plan. My great-grandpa's, man, maybe back in the 40s. So I roll up into my room, this little private room right next to all these other little kiosks of people taking tests for various subjects. And gal Ruthie, we get going. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm taking my exam to become investment advisor rep. For an advisor firm in Bellevue. She's like, wow, you must be smart. I'm like, yeah, thanks. And so I get into it, right? Man, 10 minutes into it, if that, and 9 of it was me praying, God, what am I doing? And there was 140 questions. 2 hours later, I'm absolutely fascinated by the technology used to present the test to me, and just tickled at what it was developed in. Very, very old school Windows forms, Battleship Gray, the buttons, all these things you click on to take this test, look like, a VB5 or a VB4 or something like that. And the nerd in me just more fascinated with that than the actual test, realizing that the test wasn't going so good. 2 hours later, I get my score back. is 39%, right? Ugh. It's hard to say that out loud. I'm just being real honest with you. And, I was really taken aback. Really taken aback. And at the same time, just a kingly dose of peace over the whole body, thank God. The German in me probably just came unglued. And I get back in the van, and it was just this gut. What are you doing? You are trying to be somebody who you're not. And it was like this real check of I'm here to serve, and I'm here to do what I'm supposed to do, but I'm not here to do what I'm not supposed to do. So this Tuesdays with T is just labeled the test, and I know that's universal. And I gotta be honest, I didn't want to say this to you guys at all, but then it hit me, and talking with Michael was, man, I'm this real inspirational guy, this hopeful guy, motivation guy. Can't say no, get it done, work harder, sharpen your knife, tie your boots. But I bet that's all related lots to the disability and health and wheelchairs, and there's always that sort of physical stuff. But when do I get to share about just me, right? My heart and my mind and some of those struggles. And I failed that test in a numerous way. But what was incredible is that I passed that same test too, because it closed the door. And with that door closing, he decided that he'd open a warehouse. And that's just how it works with him. And I'm still going through it. It's going to take me a couple days because of my pride a little bit. But I just wanted to share with you guys that, man, he really does have a plan. And he uses them, man, to do his art. And he is an incredible artist. And I'm just really proud to serve him. And I'll keep doing it. And I hope we don't got to do that again. But, we're just going to do what we got to do. And so I thought I'd just share that with you. I love you guys. It's a little bit of a long one tonight, but I think it's worth the listen. So share it with your friends. You can see the Facebook updates. Come on, June 2nd. Come represent downtown Seattle. James Bond thing. You hear me do my comedy. It's going to be several hundred people there. It's going to be good. So check it out. I love you guys and have a great night. Bye-bye.